Let me ask you a question. Are you right or are you making money as a trader? This is a very, very important topic within the world of trade management because it's such a huge challenge for beginners. And quite frankly, it's a very tricky thing. Even if you have lots of experience, it still trips me up from time to time. And at the core, it makes total sense why this is such a huge challenge within the world of trade management. And that is, at our core, as human beings, we want to feel good. And when you translate that to trading, how do you feel good as a trader? Well, you be right. How are you right? Well, you make money, or in other words, you have a winning trade. Let's be real, it does. It feels good when you sit there and be like, boom, nailed it, winning trade, I made money. But that's also a very, very dangerous spot to be in because it's gonna cause you to miss out on some really good things. And I'm not talking in theory. Later on in the video, I'll be showing you some of this play out in the real world of trading with some of my personal results that I captured all happen live on video. But to make this a little bit more visual, let me show you what being right can cause. And I'm not going to be overly dramatic. I'm not going to say that, oh, you're going to blow up your account, you're going to lose your house, you're going to live under a bridge. It's not that. It's more of kind of your wheels are going to be spinning in the mud. Sure, maybe you're not losing a ton of money, maybe it's a little money, maybe it's break even, or maybe it's just really, really slow progress. So again, it's not a problem in the sense of, oh, you're going to lose it all. But it's still a problem in the sense of you might just end up wasting a whole lot of time because you either don't make any progress or you make really, really little progress, where when you boil it down, you maybe make like $2.19 an hour or something crazy like that. But let's go to the virtual chalkboard and I'll show you what I mean. All right, well, any structured trade is gonna have two parts. You're gonna have some sort of risk associated with it. So this will be associated with the risk. And then you're also gonna have some sort of potential reward that you deem to be part of the trade also. And both of these boxes are supposed to be the same size. Maybe they're a little off, but what I'm trying to illustrate here is just the classic, whoops. Let's try that again. Getting a little too fancy. What we have here is just the classic 1-to-1 risk versus reward ratio. But what the temptation, how it works and what happens is, let's say you buy the stock and you buy right there. So there's your buy. You enter into, and this doesn't have to be a stock, it can be crypto, it can be Forex, it can be, futures, anything, but you buy, and then the price starts to go in your favor. So at this point, what is occurring within your account? You are making money. In fact, you look at that and you see, wow, this is a WT. It is a winning trade if what? If you hop out of the trade. If you hop out of it, you made money, you have yourself a winning trade. That's fantastic because again, what does a winning trade lead to? It means you were right. And when you're right, what happens? Well, you know what? You FG, you feel good. And let's say that happens again. Let's say you go and you make a whole new trade, it goes in your favor. And once again, same exact process. You know what? Right there, that all goes into effect. Hey, I'm making money. Hey, that's a winning trade. I can be right. I can feel good. And you know what? Just let's say you go and make another trade and same exact thing. It goes up a little bit more and you're looking right there and same exact dynamic goes into play. All that once again. Now think about this. What have we had right here in my little hypothetical? You have had 1, you have had 2, you have had 3 winning trades. But the thing is what are you sacrificing? Well, you're sacrificing the fact that you're not even getting what you thought you potentially could based on your trade plan beforehand. Because your trade plan suggests that, you know what? You could get something all the way up there. That's what your potential reward could be. So does that make sense? Have you been there before where you get out of a trade and then you're like, wow. Oh yeah, wow, I was ultimately right. It did hit my overall price target. And then you start to do the numbers like, oh wow, it kept going in my favor. Oh wow, that would have made a big difference. And that's what you got to be careful of here, because now think about this. You've made 3 winning trades, but let's say trade number 4 you take, and it's a fine setup, but because there are no guarantees in the market, well, you sit and it goes down, 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 and it hits your stop loss down there. Again, nothing wrong in the sense of you did anything bad because you took a trade. You had a stop loss, you honored your stop loss. But per the trade plan, what did that whole full maximum loss just do to all these wins? It wiped everything out. All those wins are now gone. So that's what you have to be careful of, is you can have really high win rates because feel good, and then you take the gain. Oh, I got take the gain, and so on and so forth. And you could be looking at, wow, I'm on a 2, 3, 4, 5 trade win streak here. I'm at like an 80% win rate. But if all those wins are much smaller than what they should be per your plan, yes, I get it. You're feeling good as a trader. You're feeling good as a person because you're having these winning trades. You're making money. But everything is now being lopsided because, well, now it just takes one trade or a couple trades. And once again, it's not like you're blowing up because you are taking wins, but you're going to have lots of losses, or you're going to have lots of gains wiped away. You're going to be back to break even, maybe slight losses, maybe now just only up a little bit of money. But it goes back to my earlier comment. It's just going to be like a wheel spinning in the mud. So how does this all look? How does this all work in the real world? Well, let's get to it. One note here, I am going short in the trade you're about to make. So for your beginners, going shorting means that I want to see prices go down. If prices go down, that is a good thing. If prices go up, that is a bad thing. So let's go and take a look at this first trade.
Then Tesla, right around 222.25 seems to be that key level. So in there at 222.25. See if this thing wants to make a move to the downside here. Only at 150 shares. That is exactly why, just in case it decided to. Let's see if it wants to come back down. Markets are going to high, so that's not good. All right, so out there now down officially $214.
So yes, what you just saw there was a controlled loss. Never fun, but you can't always be right as a trader, but I did have to take that loss. But I was not done for the day and made some other trades and actually got myself back to green, but it was slightly green. And I bring this up for two reasons. Number one, it'd be very easy to say, hey, you know what? I'm green on the day. I fought back from the loss. I feel good. Hey, let's just end. But then there's something else that's holding me, and that's kind of hold you back, because if you do see a quality setup, you could miss out on a really, really nice setup. And then the second thing that you're going to notice, and I want you to keep in mind, is that there was a moment, you won't see it on video, but just for time's sake, there was a moment in this trade that you're about to see where I was seeing that green. I was seeing that green, and it was staring me in the face. It was saying, hey, Clay, you're already green on the day. You fought back. Let's just get a bit more green. Let's just make sure that this is a green day. So just take the win right here. Make it a winning trade right here. And you know what? You're going to still be in the green. It'll be a winning trade. You'll end on a positive note. All those voices saying, just feel good, Clay. Just be right. Just be right. The be right voice. And I'm happy to say I did not listen, because by not listening and just letting the trade plan work like I thought it could, spoiler, did I think it would work this good, this quickly? I did not. But just generally speaking, I gave it a chance to work. I didn't go out there and grass. I didn't jump at the be right feeling, the okay, let's feel good feeling. I just let the trade work. And yeah, check out this next trade.
This is very, whoa. What just happened there? News out or something. News out or something just happened. No idea what just happened. Don't necessarily care, but it's working out in my favor. So 75 shares left. I just want to make sure that it doesn't all of a sudden snap back against me, so I'm just going to hop out there. And just like that, up $501. What in the world?
Wasn't that crazy? Like I said beforehand, I did not think that it would move that much that quickly, but that just goes to show sometimes you're just gonna be in the right place at the right time where a move really, really goes in your favor. But at the core, I would have missed that move had I listened to the just be right. And my point is this. Yeah, you can be right a whole lot, but are you really going to be making money over the long term? Maybe, but it's going to be very slow going, because think back to the virtual chalkboard and those two boxes that I drew and how it's just not going to work itself out. So that's what we all have to deal with as traders. So you have to make that decision. Am I here to be right and always trying to feel good? Or am I here to endure some frustration, but realize that in the big picture, by giving trades the opportunity to work more and more in my favor, as opposed to just quickly grabbing those gains so I can be right and feel good, that's what's gonna cause you to make money. Because as you saw there, by just staying in, by not taking the small little gain, I got a great move in my favor, and it completely not only wiped away that loss, but put me well back into the green on the day. So yes, that's what it's all about. Do you want to be right, or do you want to make money as a trader? Hopefully this video helped. Hopefully this offers some context. And let me know down in the comment section. Do you struggle with this? Have you ever been there where you get out of a trade and you're like, yes, I made money. And then 5, 10, 15 minutes later, you're saying, wow, had I just stuck with my trade plan, I would have made so much more. And those are the trades that are important, because those are the ones that are going to keep those losses at bay when they do come along, and keep your account growing. And like I said, keep you making money, not just being right. So like I said, let me know, can you relate to any of this down in the comment section? If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, leave a simple comment, check out the channel as a whole. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.